They all look alike. And I carry an extra spare, one or two or three of those that are more popular, that they can't go south on you. So.
Meeting CB for the first time, we were here at the Fall Festival at the Oak Senior Living, paired with Integrity Hospice, and got to engage with the residents that live here. And as we were putting things away and wrapping up, we crossed paths in the activities room, and I noticed his harmonicas that he carried around in a tray. And I asked about them. They were beautiful engraved harmonicas, and he told me the story of how he plays the harmonica and how it came to be, and he's wonderful to talk to. You know, he can talk just about anything and make you smile along with him. And I thought it would be really neat to engage with him and give him a little bit of that same enjoyment that I felt talking to him.
During the World War II, when we were at war, toys were something that we didn't have a whole lot of. I remember one Christmas, Santa Claus brought me war vehicles, or tanks, or trucks, or whatever. The only thing, it came in a little box, and when it opened, it was just flat sheets of cardboard that I had to punch it all out, fold it around, and fasten it together till it looked like a truck or a tank or something, and put the sticks through and wheels and that sort of thing. My toys that Christmas was made of cardboard. And of course, as you get into the teenage years, music becomes a big interest. And all my peers wanted to learn how to play the guitar. And unfortunately, my mom and dad could not afford a guitar, especially a left-handed one. Work with my music interest, my mom discovered that in Sears Roebuck and Montgomery Ward, you could order musical instruments, and she ordered me a harmonica. And by the way, I still have that harmonica. I began trying to play it, and of course, my mom always said that she couldn't think of anything worse than a kid with a harmonica than would be a kid with a set of drums. And so I could understand that now, since I've raised children. Later on, I often get the question, when did you start playing the harmonica, and why, and so forth? And I started when I was a teenager, and it was primarily for my own personal benefit. I never played with a band or anything.
He went on to tell me the story of, you know, how he came to find the harmonica and play, and his, you know, harmonica life, if you will, throughout. And it was very interesting, and he just came to life when he started talking about his playing with the harmonica and the people he got to play with, and through the church and the hymns that he got to do. And it was just so uplifting because he came to life talking about it.
I didn't pursue it a whole lot until I came to Albany, and I played for a few people, and they were impressed with my playing. And so occasionally I would get somebody, well, you put on play a few songs for our club or something, and that's how I got started. I told my wife, I said, you know, I've got this harmonica, and I either do something with it or I'll just throw it away and forget it. And I told her, I said, now I've got all the guns I need to hunt with, I got all the rods and reels I need to fish with, and the only other hobby I have is a harmonica. And what I would like to have is a set of harmonicas, so if I ever had the opportunity to play with a group, I would have the key that they needed. And so she gave me permission to spend more than it hit our budget pretty heavy. But I went to the music store and I said, get your catalog out. This is what I want to, and I found a particular model that I could get A, B, C, D, F, and G, and even B flat in. And I said, order me one of each. And so that's how I got started. A friend of mine who plays a harmonica taught himself a number of instruments, built some instruments, but he and a group started little jam sessions. He said, would you just come and jam with us? So I showed up with my set of harmonicas and we started jamming, and next thing we know, we coalesced into a little band, and for several years we played around some, and we were known as the P&G Band.
One of the things that he talked about was they had an opportunity once upon a time, way back when, to the group that he played with to have a recording. And so they each went into the recording studio and did their own individual parts, and you know, they kind of spliced it together. And he didn't have much expectations, as most of the time he said the harmonica players get cut out most of it. So he said he's always really wanted to hear himself play the harmonica. And so, but he's never heard him, he plays and he can hear himself, but he's never heard himself played back, where he could see what he sounded like. And, you know, really didn't think much about it, and, you know, it's just a great uplifting story, you know, and made a new friend that day. And when I went back to work and we were talking about some of the things going on at Integrity Hospice and how we were starting up a nonprofit. And these are the kind of things that we wanted to start doing, which was enhancing the quality of life for the residents and their families in our community with people who are living with a life-limiting condition or illness. So not just hospice, but palliative care, as well as people in general in our community. So I thought, what better way than to reach out to try to see if we could give him his wish, you know, as being recorded and being able to hear himself. And so this project came to be. Really, it's, you know, give him, his family, something to remember, you know, him with, for his grandkids to see, and for his loved ones to hear, you know, for forever. And just, if not, just to bring a little bit of joy and enhance his life for even, you know, the couple hours that we did this, that he got to kind of relive his time as playing in this band with his harmonica.